I'll see you last month. It's July! Hooray! Where are we going, lads?
Oh, I thought you were going to the station.
What's happening?
We're going to the station.
Oh, okay. Babe, can you activate my kink?
No.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. This doesn't feel good. I'm gonna destroy this.
I've never seen someone make strawberries look so unhealthy.
Oh, look at that. Got the candles in shot. Do it again. Do the trumpet again. It's really good. Do it. Ooh. 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 Oh, man. So The Incredibles 2 is really good. I know that the whole point of me getting invited to screenings is so that I can, like, promote the movie and help build up hype. And by the time this video comes out, the movie might not even be in cinemas anymore. But I really enjoyed it, so there you go. I just thought it was a really well-crafted sequel. I loved spending time with the characters. It had just loads of really enjoyable I just enjoyed it. I had an uncomplicated, good time, and I left the movie grinning, and I felt pumped, and it was super cool. And I really liked Bao, the little short, the Pixar short before it. That was really, really sweet. Yeah, it's just good. Just made me feel good. A happy face. Oh, there is such a heat wave going on in England at the moment. Hot for our little pale, colonizing skins. How did we take over most of the world? I honestly don't know. I had to pour water on Squidge because he was so overheated he threw up in the office despite sitting in front of a fan. It's just, oh god, I'm dying. I can't live like this. Oh. Alright, Squeaky, you ready to get cooled off? You ready to get cooled off? Yeah! It's alright, it's for your own good, trust me. Hello, Pinky. Good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's great. Blah, 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 blah. Give me that, give me the tongue. Give me the tongue. Give it to me. Shirley, what have you done? So recently, fellow YouTuber and fellow liability, Emma Blackery, has started to release a new type of video, and she's made a joke about it being content. And I've seen a few people say like, oh, she's copying TomSka, but they're also saying like, oh, she's copying PewDiePie with like this new shitposting style. And what people don't seem to realize is that we're all copying the same person, Brad. Who's Brad, you might ask? Well, if you haven't been on YouTube too long, you might not know of a channel called World of the Orange, who were a British channel, a duo, Brad and Liam, back in around the past, and in around 2011 to 2013, they had a series called Content, which was a lot of like just challenges and kind of bullshit content, bullshit videos that they were just doing for the fun of making videos. And this is the direct influence of Content. For me, it's just a revival, it's a reboot, and I've been open about that before. But what you may not know is that Brad went on to become PewDiePie's editor, inarguably heavily influencing PewDiePie's change of direction to being more shitposty. Who's Emma Blackery friends with? PewDiePie. Subsequently, probably also Brad. Basically, we're all just copying Brad. Praise be to Brad.
Woo, Brad!
Little bit of a fun fact for you there.
You the man, Brad.
He's alright.
Oh.
Killed him in a video once.
Oh.
Yeah. So today, I'm heading into Pride Parade. Pride, London Pride. It's Pride. And I've never been before, but I wanted to go to, you know, show support for my bi-associates and homomies. I even bought a nice, fantastical rainbow shirt, which I spent the whole morning trying to get to in my office to find out the Amazon man had left it on the floor and it had been stolen. So, cool, man. It's also really hot. But hey, look at this. It's kind of appropriate, I guess. Checkers and rainbows. Booyah. You look better than me. But you are a bit gay, so that's cheating. Bye guys, gay gals, they're all great, but I'm just now like cause I am straight. I saw a trans man in a transit van and Pan Man Stan who had a fake tan. I also saw turfs that made the crowd sad, but look at that guy, he's a queer granddad. It's lovely seeing everybody having a ball. My birthday's on the anniversary of Stonewall. Going to Pride was lots of fun until Charlie got heat stroke in the sun. Yeah.
Dogs! Wait a minute! This is not what I thought!
Sorry Pride, but I just can't do it anymore. That was just really fucking warm. And that's sign off. So a project I've been working on for a few weeks now is this massive and frankly mental blog post called the I Hate TomSka Masterpost, which is this massive 4,444, coincidentally, words long post in which I list, cite, and respond to pretty much every single criticism, constructive or otherwise, that I've seen or received over the past decade or so online. And my reason for doing this is because I see so much stuff in my indirects, and I receive a lot of negativity that I can't reply to because it's spread all over the internet, and it drives me nuts knowing that it's out there and feeling helpless to defend myself. So what I wanted to do is create this one big source that could be referred to, that acknowledges and addresses everything, and through citations and sources sifts through what's true, what's a real sincere fuck up, what's misconstrued, what's outdated, what's straight up false, and provides evidence, and some of it's just an admission of, yep, I fucked that up, but a lot of it comes as well with, and this is what I did to fix it, so hopefully when I see this stuff now, or maybe I won't even be inclined to see this stuff, hopefully when I see this stuff though, I won't feel so helpless to, and defenseless, because I'll know that there's this post out there that has the truth, that has the information. And the last thing that I was waiting for sign-off on, because I've run this by a few friends, was I was waiting for sign-off from my old friend Chris, because one of the only new things that I actually mention in this post is the circumstances surrounding the end of our friendship. My old friend Chris, who a lot of you would know as Bing from the earlier days in my videos. Yeah, and oh my god, I've been so anxious about that. Let's post this blog. Elliot.
Yeah?
Where'd you piss in the lift?
I got excited.
Choo-choo-wah, 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 wah, wah.
My Pride shirt arrived too late. So they finally found my Pride shirt, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? On account of Pride being over. So
There we go.
I would have looked so good. Hello? I'm vlogging.
I want my shoes.
It's my very important and real big boy job. So let me tell you, I have been freaking the ever-loving hell out for the past week, but not mentioning it because I didn't know if it was a thing. But I've been trying to get in contact with Alice, who you may know from videos like The Hole. She voices Kate and Lucy in Crash Zoom. And she's also always at my tables at MCM. I haven't been able to get in touch with her for 6 days. 6 days. I tried calling, texting, Facebook messaging, DMing, like I left her voicemails. None of it worked. And I was genuinely getting to this point where I was like, oh, is she dead? Has something horrible happened? Finally emailed her, and she replied, lost phone. Oh, that was tense. I was worried. I was big worried. But now I'm going to get a haircut as a reward for Alice not being dead. Are we the haircut boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, do we look good?
Feel good.
Are we trendy and fashionable?
I don't know.
But actually, in the world of online video, you, not yet 30, are kind of that too, aren't you?
Yeah. in the internet content years, I'm old. I'm old and tired. What would you say if I told you that I have been subtly incorporating Nazi/fascistic imagery into my work for the past decade? you'd probably say, I would have probably noticed. And that's exactly what I would have said until this morning, when a Korean fan posted a photo of me from a convention in, I think, 2011, and said, Tom, why have you got the Japanese rising sun flag in this banner? What's the reason there? This is the flag flown by the Japanese war flag, very commonly associated with their efforts assisting the Nazis in World War II. And looking at the image, you can definitely see the comparisons. And you might say, okay, it's just red and white stripes. It's just a coincidence. Don't overreact. Except, as the person who designed that banner, I can tell you that the Japanese rising sun flag was the exact reference that I gave. And not just that, that imagery has gone into a lot of other things that I've done, including my own company's logo. Now, obviously this was actually just an accident. For a bit of context, in England, when we're taught about World War II, we're mostly, almost exclusively taught about the Germans. The Japanese were more of an American problem, so I wasn't aware of the historical context of this flag. I would just say whenever designing something, do the Japanese flag thing, not knowing that this was the Japanese war flag, again heavily associated with Nazism and war atrocities. Also, it's the reason I like this pattern so much as well is kind of an ode to Newgrounds, where I kind of came up a bit. But yeah, I know for a fact that I was definitely, and have always been, using that flag as a reference point out of ignorance. This is not something I'm going to apologize for, because, again, it was a complete accident. Just like, it's taken someone 8 years to even point this out. But, yeah, fun little fact for you. I have inadvertently been dog whistling Nazism in my work for a long time. Oops. Let's see you get past this one, you little shits. You're done now, dogs. Also, Charlie, you're not allowed upstairs anymore. How dare you insult my 9-year-old computer? It can almost vote, Elliot.
Any 9-year-old I want.
Oh. How's it going, Squidge? Going good? So today's basically been a big old work day from my house. Charlie's gone home to see her mum and Zach the doggo for a couple days. So I have to stay here and look after the dogs. But we've been getting a lot done. Elliot forgot his laptop, so he's been editing on my really old computer. It's like 9 years old, and it's working really well, right? Really well.
Really well.
Really well. Eddie and I have been chatting through Crash Zoom, and we've also been doing a lot of work on another project that I can't talk about right now, but probably by the end of this month I will be able to talk about, rendering me not talking about it now pointless. Don't put any water on the fire. It's not like a dial you can turn up and down. And we never saw her again. Nope, there she is. You got your potato salad? You got your potato salad? You got your potato salad? Sure, you got your potato salad, Charlie? You got your potato... Yeah, Billy? You don't know what this is, do you?
A big, like, big, like, big piece of wood, and it'll eat the shit out of that.
Come on, my son. Don't come on, my son. Ooh, that was fun. So it's been about a week now since I released the I Hate TomSka Masterpost, and the response has been... well, there hasn't really been a response, truth be told. I mean, it's been received by plenty of folks like you who already know pretty much all this stuff and have said like, oh, we didn't need this, we already know this, but it, you know, as I say in the post, it's not really for you, it's for these people that still love spreading bullshit about me. And I can confirm, through still checking my indirects, that it has not been received by them, or if it has, it's been willfully ignored. Because just yesterday, while, you know, checking 4chan and my Twitter indirects, I saw that even now, even to this day, people are still saying, oh yeah, no one will work with TomSka. He never pays animators. He never ever does. And it's like, that's not true. That was never even true when there were pay disputes. Like, and I even saw someone saying TomSka dated a 14-year-old, and a bunch of people being like, whoa, I didn't know that, fuck that guy. And it's like, you just fucking made that up. You just made that up. Yeah, I did date a girl who was 14 4 years before we started dating. Like, what? It's just, it's frustrating, really. And I know it's never gonna end. And it's a bit of a bummer that the Masterpost probably isn't going to achieve any of its goals. But at least I know I'm a better person. At least I know I'm a pretty good person now. So I have that. Now I just have to work on believing it. Here we go. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah,
Puppy. Great work, Eddie. You really did it. DeviantArt was a mistake.
Lucy, I sold 2 of my kidneys to pay for this place. This one's licking me!
You having fun, Eddie? This was voice acting hard work. You got to limber up now.
Oh, the drive home.
Thank you for coming, Alice. You're the best Alice out of all the Alices I know.
How many Alice's doing it?
Well, his wife's Alison, and she's a fucking idiot. Yeah. So. Another month, another Matlay party. But Jake, the theme was pirates.
You want a movie? You want Iron Man 3, Infinity War? You want Star Wars and John Barrowman? And you Walking with John Fast, the movie?
I don't like this, Jake.
Happy birthday, dear Hattie. Happy birthday to you.
Parties are weird when you are not drinking. So I haven't really been filming much in the way of vlogging this month because I've just been really focused on working. And even now when I'm out in town on a Saturday just trying to mind my own damn business, I've had the idea of a fun content idea of just doing a whole face of makeup without knowing anything about makeup. You know, obviously a very original idea, no one's ever done it before. I can't stop working at the moment. Skin brightening foundation. That's me.
There's testers.
Are they testers?
Yeah, those are testers.
Wow. Oh no. These do make me feel very powerful. Although I can't punch in them because I'll just cut my hand open. But you know, I'd be down to... Come here, you. Come here. Oh yeah. I'm a Soseki. Okay, I literally... I'm trying so hard and I just cannot get these nails off. I went to fucking Tesco. Why would I order something off Amazon? They're stuck on me right now. This nail polish remover is doing nothing. I can't even Google it. I can't use my hands. Come on, fuck it. Progress. Excuse me, Charlie. What do you think you're doing? Are you using my tattoo brow? I picked that up for my brows specifically. Oh, makeup thief. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh, fuck. So today, it turns out, is the Ant-Man and the Wasp screening. I didn't know about this until Elliot was like, Sammy told me he's going to Ant-Man and Wasp, why aren't we going? And I was like, why aren't we going? And I reached out to our contact at Disney who makes sure we go to screenings. Turns out management just hadn't forwarded the invites and we just almost missed it. Not happy, but now I am happy because I get to see Ant-Man and the Wasp. I love movies. Movies are great. Best part of the day. Oh my god, there's Dodie. She's famous. Oh no, there's Jack. He knows Dodie. Oh my god, I can't wait to not do karaoke. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here for that part of the evening.
It's funny though, because it's the song that has Michelle Pfeiffer, but she's in the film, Dan.
Who's in it?
It was a good movie. I liked it. That popcorn's bigger than regular size popcorn. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is the popcorn big? So, even though my mental health has been on the up lately, I've had a really tough time keeping my temper in check. My eating and drinking habits have shifted, and my usual pacifiers, the things that help me stay calm, haven't exactly been on the menu. I'm going to call the doctors tomorrow. They have a waterfall. I want a waterfall. Mummy, get me a waterfall. So this lemur was called Mahjong, and where's that go? What secrets? Oh, she ain't got no nippies. I'm scared. I think there's a ghost. Yep, feels like they'd have weddings in here. Huh. Yeah, I really can't believe we're in England right now. Oh, damn. You got that Hulk penis. Elia, I'm filming. I need to do BTS. I need to do the BTS for this edit. I would help, but I've just really got to film us getting ready. Fly! Get the fuck out of here. No one likes you. No one wants you. Okay, seriously, you're just gonna do this the whole time I'm trying to film? Yeah. Get out, dude. I've never wanted to be one of those YouTubers who overburdens their audience with their own financial struggles. Not to put shade on or disparage those YouTubers, because I understand why people do it, but I feel like it can breed this toxic relationship where it's essentially me saying, I don't have enough money, feel bad, give me money. And that's not what I want. If you give me money, I want it to be in exchange for something that you want. So, you know, that's why I didn't enjoy having a Patreon, because no one was utilizing the things I was offering with it. And that's why with the Kickstarter I was quite careful to make sure that people were actually getting something in return. Things have been a little rocky lately financially. No, rocky implies that it's unstable. It's been predictably on the decline, I guess, although that's quite a harsh word to say. The truth is, the money doesn't come in like it used to. Ad revenue is down, merch sales are down, and I haven't had a brand deal, which is where, you know, a lot of our income comes from, in about 10 months. And that's quite worrying. So we've been thinking a lot about ways to make more money. One of those, you know, is the kind of content that we need to pursue, because making comedy sketches, you know, it used to cost me about £300 to make a comedy sketch start to finish, like Baby with a Gun, and then that video would get, you know, 8 million views or something, and that would turn into a few £1,000 at least. But now, making a sketch, a live action sketch, costs maybe, well, it costs about £1,000 a minute, so about £3,000 for your average sketch, and maybe it'll make £1,000. So profits are down on everything except for, well, Astor movie. And content, actually. Content is the first time I've been able to turn a profit on Dark Squidge and not just run it as sort of a passion channel. Like, and I'm glad, because that's something I'm genuinely enjoying, I'm passionate about, and I'm really glad that doing that is working. Because I think people on YouTube, you're very perceptive, and you will tell when someone is being sincere and passionate and enjoying something, and you will in turn enjoy it. But we are thinking about, you know, the kind of content that would be good to pursue, especially on TomSka, because comedy sketches are so expensive. One thing we've been, you know, tossing the idea around with is story time animations, you know, the kind popularized by YouTubers like Jaden Animations, The Odd Ones Out, Let Me Explain Studios, something. There's a lot of them, you know them. So that might be interesting, although I'd have to start the videos by saying, "Hi, I'm Tom, welcome to my channel," and then pull in the animator in animated form and be like, "This is the person animating it, I'm not an animator." Because it's very frustrating when people are like, "You're a great animator," when it's someone else doing the actual labor, the hard work. I've got a lot of interesting stories to tell, you know, interesting experiences at conventions, crazy adventures I've had when drunk, you know, just stuff like that. Maybe a little edgier than the usual story time kind of video you might see, but more true to me. Another thing that we've been thinking about is a card game. Over the weekend, Eddie came to me with a PowerPoint presentation that he'd put together about a card game that he'd come up with, and just said, "Hey, this is like an Ask Movie themed card game I've thought up, what do you think of it?" And I wasn't sure about it, you know, I'm like, does the world really need more Asked of stuff? There's a book, there's songs, there's t-shirts, there's, you know, all this stuff. But, you know, we playtested it today, it's quite fun, so, you know, me, Elliot, and Eddie all exchanged ideas, we put together a new deck, and we're going to test that over the next few days. And, yeah, maybe that'll be a thing that we end up pitching, but only if it's fun and if I enjoy it. Like, I don't need to add more just random shit to the world. Oh. YouTube was quite an easy ride for me for a long time, and I have never had to really worry about money. You know, I was very fortunate to make a fair amount of money when I was 21, 22, enough that I could then run my company, put a deposit down on this mortgage. But I think those days of it being very easy are over now, and now it's time to actually try. And I'm not upset that those days are gone. I'm glad that I had them, and I'm okay with the fact that I've now got to, like, really get to work. And now I'm going to go up to Manchester to hopefully sell some merch. Hopefully. You excited to be in Manchester, Elliot? Why do you sound like a baby? Yeah, very complicated. I'm in the van. Elliot, you're so cool and manly. Have some money. Yeah. We raced our van driver back here. He was very lost and very confused, but we got there. And now it's time to con you out of your money. Yeah, that'll do for now. Let's go and do something else, I guess. Hey, guess what? Guess what these are? Guess what these... Binions.
Don't get it.
Oh shit! Oh shit, he's going for it! Oh fuck! This bar was a lot quieter when we walked in. Oh, it's raining. Protect my hair, please. No! It's finally raining. No. All this con I won't get time to explore. So MCM Manchester Comic Con is about to begin. I was hoping I'd have a queue system, but instead we just have the 7 queue poles that we bought from home, which is enough to like manage maybe 10 people. But no, so we have like a lot of space for a queue to go, but no way of actually controlling them and figuring them out. Like I said, the venue or MCM themselves usually provides a queue. Apparently that memo got missed this time. So what'll happen is we'll just have a completely unruly, out of control crew until one of these businesses complains, and then they'll actually deal with it, as is always the case. So sorry if you got stuck in this fucking shambles. I don't like that. See this piece of shit? See this piece of shit? This is a piece of shit sent me B-movie in 2016 and basically started all this bullshit.
Subscribe
I just don't.
Fucking hate time lapses. Whoa, I fucking hate time lapses. Fucking hate them, yeah.
Whoa, look. It's Jake. Jake do Reddit. TomSka Reddit. Sophie do art and Dustbusties. Jake exists. That's Kai. He once stalked our office. We didn't like that. Alright. We're done. It's time to go home. See you back in the office, you bastards.
Erin, why are you crying?
I'm so tired.
But that's not.
Just stop.
But why are you crying, Erin?
She lost 1,000. I don't want to talk about it. Why is she crying? Come here, please. It's okay.
My chips now.
We're all so tired. It's like we're drunk tired. Please, Elliot, please send me to bed. Be a pillow for me. Thanks, man. Oh, no.
So that was July. While at Manchester Comic Con, I had the brilliant, revolutionary idea to make hashtag content t-shirts. Specifically when someone said, why haven't you got any hashtag content t-shirts? And that was cool. I was like, oh yeah, we should do that. People really like content. I wrote it down on my phone. I got back to the office. I said, Elliot, let's design some hashtag content t-shirts. We can sell them. We can have them ready in time for Summer in the City, August 10th to 12th at the London Excel Centre. But when it came to editing this video and adding in all those pictures of Brad and Liam from World of the Orange, who created the original content series, of which mine is a derivative / spiritual successor, I discovered that they actually did make hashtag content t-shirts themselves. Now I can live with my series being a derivative of theirs, informally so, but to actually capitalize, to sell merchandise that they have already created would be very scummy, which is why I just got in touch with both of them and said, hey guys, I'd really like to officially now license the branding of content for videos and merchandising, and I will give you money to make this legitimate and official. So please know that if I do release these shirts, it is on the level. This is now not just legally sound, but morally, financially, all that stuff. It's good. We're all cool. Cool, awesome, cool. But we did it. We got through July, and oh my goodness, there was a lot of work. There was a lot of making stuff, and honestly, I don't think August is gonna be much different. We got some conventions, and I'm gonna be announcing another pretty big, exciting project formally, and well, there's something else I guess I'm supposed to be doing in August, because on the 10th of August, Asta Movie will turn 10 years old. And if there's ever a time to make an Asta Movie 11, it's then. However, my inner child has been drowned by alcohol, body fat, and time. And I don't think I can write Asta Movie solo anymore. I don't think that I can do the series proud. So if I'm going to do another Asta Movie, I'm going to do it with my co-writer Eddie for the first time. So if that happens, if that's a thing we end up doing, please know that we did it together as a team, because I've proved everything I need to prove to myself in regards to Asta Movie. Now it is time for the second season, the official collaboration period of the series. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I sleep. And I'll see you last month, after I've slept. Good night!